it's Alice Baldridge here. I'm a professor of geology at St. Mary's. I'm also the resident mentor on the second floor of MIDI. I am going to show you today how to make chicken stock with some of the things that you can find in the Gale Pantry. In addition to a can of chicken, a can of carrots, or maybe peas and carrots. You're probably going to want some cooking oil, like some olive oil or some vegetable oil, an onion that is coarsely chopped, maybe some garlic too. Again, this can be coarsely chopped. It doesn't need to be finely chopped. You don't get fancy with it. It's all for flavor anyway. Maybe some celery if you have it, and some salt and pepper. I'm going to take a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of a large saucepan and heat that up. And I'm going to put in there my drained canned chicken, and I'm going to brown up that chicken. So that's going to take a while. Well, not a ton, but just a little bit of a while. Now again, we're making a chicken stock here. You can use the chicken stock once you have it to make Mexican rice, or to make soup, or to flavor up your steamed vegetables. Chicken stock is a handy thing to have in your kitchen all the time. And sometimes it's really the best thing to do with the canned chicken because it has enough fat and flavor in it that you can get some good flavor in your broth. So I'm going to take a break while this browns up, and I'll come back to you in just a second. So it's starting to brown up here. Just going to give it a few more minutes. And this shouldn't take too long, you know, like 5 to 7 minutes. Okay, and now that my chicken is nice and browned up in here, you can hear it sizzling away, I'm going to go ahead and add my onions and garlic and my can of carrots. Again, you can use peas and carrots or any sort of hearty vegetable, right? Like you want something that'll hold up. I've drained them here, and I'm going to dump those in. And I happen to have some celery left over from that tuna fish salad that Karen made last week. So I'm going to throw that in, and then I'm going to cover the whole thing with water. Now my pot holds about, 4 to 8 cups. Probably add a little bit more water. And I'm just going to turn the heat down to low medium, put the lid on, and I'm going to let that simmer for about... Hey Gales, so this has been simmering for about 45 minutes, and you can see that the fat from the chicken has risen to the top. And if you want to, you don't like a whole lot of fat, you can go ahead and skim that off with a spoon and discard it. I don't mind a little bit, but I don't need quite so much. I'm just skimming that off the top. And then once you've skimmed as much as you want off, what we're going to do is we're going to strain out all the stuff so that you just have the broth. So I'm going to switch camera views really quickly because I need both hands, because this pot is heavy. And so I'm just going to strain this. I have a colander here and a large Pyrex. I'm trying not to make too much of a mess and spill it everywhere. And mostly when you make chicken stock, all of this stuff has pretty much had all of the goodness cooked out of it, so it doesn't really have a whole lot of flavor anymore. The onions are basically transparent. I don't know if you can see that. And the carrots are basically mush. So we can just discard this. I mean, you can eat it if you want, it's just not going to taste very good. There's nothing wrong with eating it, just, it's not. But now I have 4 cups of lovely looking chicken broth. So here's our chicken broth. Once it cools, you can put it into mason jars or Tupperware and freeze it and just take out what you need to add flavor to steamed veggies or to make Mexican rice or to make a hearty soup with rice or pasta that's available in the Gael Pantry. So thanks for joining me today, Gaels. Making chicken broth. I want to give a shout out to Gael alum Brandon Berrigan for inspiring me and giving me the tips and tricks on how to make this chicken broth work with items in the Gael Pantry. Brandon took over chef duties on many an EES field trip, and we all appreciated his cooking very much. And we're glad that him and Gael alum Daisy are doing really well. And we hope that all of you guys are doing well. Please take care of yourself, and we hope to see you very soon. Cheers.